So, this video is all about research. So, I've done a lot of research in this, in Aurora, and I've been calling around, and I've been asking, and this is an updated video for the Aurora West Edmonton Mall location, and the surrounding Edmonton and the Ontario store selling out, but I don't know what I'm going to be naming the video. Probably the Aurora West Edmonton Mall update. But in general, we're going to be talking about everything in this video. So, Aurora sold out of the edible products at the West Edmonton Mall location. Aurora has to supply all of Canada to build branding, and they have to, if they wanted the most bang for their buck, they would be supplying their own store with the most inventory. So Aurora should be just stuffing the Aurora store with inventory. They probably didn't expect it to sell out like that, so expect next week to have a lot of inventory. Aurora right now is selling their supply chain. Their supply is probably just disappearing. Like, they probably cannot keep supply on the shelves because they are selling everything they are making. And I think that at the moment, Aurora is probably looking into increasing production, increasing their capacity, since Aurora has so much supply. Because they are such a big producer, they produce over 160,000 kilograms. They can easily resupply the market. They just need to increase their production, which is not a big step, because I will be making a video over the weekend why I think they can easily increase production and it wouldn't cost that much. And and I think Aurora is gonna do very, very well in the future, and revenues are gonna skyrocket when earnings come out, and Aurora is just, everybody's gonna change their mind. They're gonna be like, Aurora is the best. And I'm just, right now, I am so confident I will be a millionaire again. I'm so confident Aurora stock will recover. I am really confident in the MJ space in general right now. And I think at these low prices, it's an opportunity. And I think that, you can buy anything. You can buy Oxley, you can buy Canopy, you can buy Afria, you can buy Quran. You'll be making money off them, all of them. But I think Aurora offers the best return on investment at the moment, simply because of bears. Shorts are attacking it, so it made Aurora at a huge discount. And Aurora is going to succeed, and they're going to be profitable, and investor sentiment will change. Did Aurora screw up? Yes, Aurora screwed up. They made some mistakes, but they also made some right moves too. So no company is perfect, and because of Aurora's mistakes, because of the bears, because of the media, because of Cam Batley, because of everything, Aurora went all the way down to $2 Canadian, which made it a golden opportunity. And right now the Ontario store is selling out of edibles within hours. Literally, by the time I woke up in the morning, afternoon, after I made the first video, everything was sold out. I was so happy, but Aurora stock was flopping. So it's like, why is it not up like another 10 to 15%? Aurora is selling out in Ontario, and the stock didn't move, which was a huge disappointment. But hey, whatever. I'm still playing on the bull side. I think that Aurora, these prices are fantastic. Like, you will be begging for these prices later on. But again, not financial advice. Not financial advice. This is just my opinion. Like I said, you can buy any MJ stocks right now, and you will probably make money. I just think Aurora is the best return on investment, and I'm heavily invested into Aurora. If it drops in price, I may sell some of my other stocks to funnel more money into Aurora, because I like, the lower it goes, the more options I have to buy. And I'll definitely buy a call option on it if it ever crashes, because every dip is an opportunity right now in Aurora. That's my opinion, and but you know, my opinion, Aurora's uptrending. The entire industry is uptrending. Everything is good right now in the MJ space, and right now is, like, I think, my opinion only, perfect time to be bullish. But this is only my opinion. Please don't take this as financial advice. My opinion only. Shorts, because of shorts, that's how Aurora got down to these sexy prices. If the shorts didn't exist, we wouldn't see these sexy prices down here. Thank you, shorts. Thank you for bringing Aurora down. I was hoping you guys would brought Aurora down to one US dollar. I would have loved it, because think about it. If Aurora went down to $1 US, I could buy 200,000 shares with at $1 US. But it never made it. It never made it that far. People went and bought it right up. So rich people bought it right up, and I just don't think that it's gonna drop any lower. Maybe some analysts will come out and say, "Oh, Aurora edibles, they can cut. They don't do that much production or some bullshit like that," and or the company will go bankrupt from goodwill write down, or I don't know, some bullshit that some analysts can come up with to short Aurora stock and scare the market. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work anymore. I think the entire market is bullish right now, and there's a lot of money in this world, and money is gonna flow back into Aurora stock simply because it's on sale. But again, my opinion, not advice to anyone on the market, because I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give financial advice. I'm just extremely bullish on Aurora stock, and I promise you that I will. I don't promise you, but I am 90% sure in the future I will come up with a video that says I am a millionaire again from Aurora. Ha! And all the people who say, "Oh, you bullshit, you don't show your position, you don't have any money, you're a poor kid." Okay, well, whatever. I remember the time when I said I had a lot of money, and then I said I lost my millionaire status. Well, I've been preparing for Aurora for a while. I had cash on the side, and I was watching that stock price like a hawk. And when I saw it recover, I was like, okay, cover my short position, cover my put option, and then I bought a bunch of stock. I should have bought call options as soon as I covered my short position. I would have been up a couple 100% right now, but I didn't, and I lost out on that. But at the same time, I'm very, very, very happy with how the stock price action is happening right now, and I think it will continue to move to the upside. And right now, Aurora is a bargain. But again, my opinion, not advice to you guys. Anyways, I'm just surprised that insiders are not just buying the crap out of it. Like, unless because you're an insider, there's rules that you cannot buy unless a certain condition hits. So they can't buy it in here. Maybe, I don't know. But honestly, I would be like, if I was an insider, I'd be like buying the crap out of Aurora stock. But just because I believe, like, how can you not? How can you not? Unless there's something wrong. But it's my gut feeling telling me that Aurora is going to recover in stock price soon. Terry Booth had a vote of confidence, 272, and the stock price is 279. So Terry Booth is up, up on his position. Did he get the bottom? No, he didn't, but he's still, he's still up on his position, and pretty soon he'll be up on his position at 367. So, I don't know. I just don't think Aurora is gonna go down lower, but who knows? We'll see. If we look at Aurora's chart, RSI level is at 51. So that means that we can see an RSI level of 80 before you because okay, Aurora stock is overbought. Now we need to be careful. But it's only at 51, which is like right at the sweet point where it's like bullish and has room to move to the upside. So very bullish on Aurora. Oxley, I'm also very bullish on too. I had a choice between selling Oxley and Liberal Health Science, and I decided to sell Liberal Health Science to fund my Aurora purchase today. Because I think Oxley is going to be growing their revenues on a big amount, and Oxley is going to skyrocket in the future. I think Oxley will go back to at least $1 in the future, and possibly higher, depending on how well they do. Because if we look at the history, it doesn't give you the history. That's strange. XLY. If we look at the history of the stock once was a $2.53 stock. So is there a possibility it could go back to $2? There's a possibility it can go back to $2. I believe it. And I believe that there's a possibility that Oxley could be listed on the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange in the future. That's why I'm bullish on Oxley too. And I don't want to sell my position in Oxley. And I would rather keep it because I think that in the future, Oxley will be listing on the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ. That's my opinion. Canopy Growth, not doing too much, up 6 cents after hours. Canopy is also very bullish. If we look at its chart, it's clearly a bullish chart right now. Nice, healthy pullback, getting back into the Bollinger Band. Now it just has to grind its way up to $25, $26, $27. But like I said, you can make so much more money off Aurora than you can off Canopy. That's why I'm not buying any Canopy, because Aurora simply is the higher return on investment at the moment. Afria up a penny. Afria, I still believe in Afria. I think it's a safe company, but I am disappointed that they are not ready for the edible market. They have no edibles besides vape pens, and that's a very big disappointment in my eyes. They are a they are $1.3 billion company, and they are not prepared for the edible market. So that is not a good sign in my mind. Kronos, I'm surprised Kronos is not ready too. Kronos has vape pens, but it doesn't matter if Kronos is ready. Kronos you don't have to do anything. If they didn't have an investment from Alteria, I think Kronos would be trading at like $2 right now. That's my opinion. So, and then, so if Aurora got an investment of like $1 billion, Aurora is going past $10. So, in a partnership deal, it's going back to $10. Like everybody said that Aurora has a bunch of debt problems, but if they ever get a big cash injection, everyone would be so bullish on Aurora. Tesla is down $1.49. Not too much to say about that. Beyond Meat is down $1.10. I still believe in Tesla, and I think that below $500 is a good area to buy in at, or rather buy some call options, because it's much safer with call options in my opinion than it is with stocks. But and the return on investment could be a lot higher, especially how volatile Tesla stock is. But again, this is my opinion. So, Beyond Meat is down $1.10. I think at $100 is an attractive price point. Disney had a little small rally today and a pullback after hours. Liberal Health Science is trading. It's up 2 cents. I'm so happy I didn't sell my Oxley and I sold out my Liberal Health Science, because Liberal Health Science didn't do too much today, while Oxley was very bullish today. So that's good. Madman, still bullish on Madman. And I'm gonna stay bullish. I think that my return on investment is pretty decent so far, and I think that in MedMan, there's a possibility if MedMan ever becomes profitable in the future to go back to $4, and that is a huge return on investment, especially if you're long MedMan. And I am long MedMan. I do have shares in MedMan. Aurora is, oh yeah, I already talked about that one. So Cresco Labs today, I sold out my Cresco today. Hit high tide. I also am out of high tide because I just think that, high tide could go back to 50 cents, or it could just flop right here. I don't know. Rich people control that stock anyways, and most people would not buy into penny stocks like this. But I still believe in high tide, and I still think there's a possibility it can go back to at least 40 cents in the future. But I sold out because I used that money on Aurora. Alcana is trading sideways. Not too much to say about that, but I think Alcana should be talking to Aurora and be like, hey Aurora, buy us out. That I think they should, especially when Aurora stock price is this low. Slang stock is trading sideways. Harvest Health up 19 cents after hours. I'm still bullish on Harvest, but I would not buy into Harvest simply because Aurora is simply the much better return on investment. Could Harvest go back to $13-14? Absolutely, but so can Aurora stock too. So I think that the return on investment on both, I think Aurora is a better return on investment than Harv. But Harv is cheap. It's a $410 million company. Or wait, rather like almost $1.26 billion company. But with the merger, there'll be about a $2 billion company. So, if they go back to $10, there would be like a $5 billion company, which is reasonable. If Aurora is a $10 billion company, then Harvest can be a $5 billion company. Why not? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.